Bloody Nerdigans? This is the one and only Packer Girl 89 of Nerdigans, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Kaigeki no Kinato chapter 2. But before I get into this recap and live reaction, we are at war with YouTube's algorithm, and it is slowly but surely killing my channel. And in order to defeat this algorithmic beast, we need you to please hit that like, share, and subscribe buttons. And because of course this channel, let alone this video, are not sponsored, if you love what we're doing and want to help keep me, my adorable Will Bubba Kitty, who's somewhere around here, hopefully being good kitty, and this operation, well, again, literally alive and kicking, so we can keep bringing you more anime and manga content, whether it be news, analysis, or live reactions like this one. Feel free to hit up our Cash App, PayPal, and Coffee. Links are in the description box below, as well as the link to our Patreon where we are doing our anime live reaction content, because unlike YouTube, where we constantly have to worry about getting a copyright strike for showing anything on the screen, well, Patreon, we don't have to worry about that. So we can have our full setup of the anime and manga side by side and have the audio to boot, which is not only great for busting a botched localization or two, but it's great for when we cover anime original content like, say, Digimon Beat Break. And the more views and subscribers we get on Patreon, the more anime we'll cover. And hell, if you're a $10 Patreon member, you get to choose the series we cover as well. And there is a stacked winter anime season in full swing, in which today we're going to be covering Hell's Paradise Jikakuraku. We are also covering Soso no Frieren, Jujutsu Kaisen, Marusehi no Slave, Oshinoko, Fire Force, Tune to the Midnight Heart, Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Illegals, Dead Account, Medalist, and Digimon, and there's even more on the way. So please check out our Patreon. The link is in the description box below. So something that has been sticking out in regards to how people are describing Kaigeki no Kinato is that a lot of people are saying that this is giving very like early Mashima vibes, like Rave Master meets like Fairy Tail, and I can definitely see it. And this series definitely has a lot of potential here. It does. Now, I'm really hoping that it, the mangaka is able to keep this momentum going and hopefully does not drop the ball. Oh my god, please do not. Please do not drop the ball on this one. Please. Anyways, let's get into this chapter, see what's in store for us today. And oh my god, this color page. This title page really does give very, like, Mashima. It does. And this chapter is titled Wear It With Pride. Kanata, a Sedai practitioner, has decided to become an adventurer. Guiding the way is Jian, captain of an adventurers guild called the Iron Fangs, which, by the way, Jian is, like, the most popular character, which I'm not surprised. I freaking love Jian, too. They are headed to the royal capital where the guild headquarters is located. The third member tagging along with them is the beautiful Lene, a.k.a. the Gold Digger. The party's poster girl and receptionist who was recruited due to her overflowing potential. Oh my god. Some people have said that she's like Lucy. Nah, she's not like Lucy. This is the story of how she became the wealthiest receptionist in the land. Okay, now I see the Lucy-ness of it all. Okay, I see. No, I would say she's more like Rebecca compared to Lucy. Oh my god, she is totally more like Rebecca from Eden Zero, more so than Lucy. She fucking is. That is Rebecca down. What the heck is Lene doing? She says she's documenting our trip so she can write an autobiography later and live off the royalties. Dude, okay, she is a mixture of Lucy and Rebecca. She fucking is. Oh my god, she totally is. I think having ambition is great. By the way, Kinato, I wonder if you've realized something. You're not actually an adventurer yet. Excuse me. And that's because you aren't certified. Remember this? The badge on my arm. Only those with an official badge can work as an adventurer. It's a certification. You have to wear it all times. That proves you can work. Okay, so what do I have to do first? You have to register with the Adventurers Association and get a badge. The boy scribbling in his notebook is my childhood friend Kinato, but he's been refusing to bathe with me for several years. It's in puberty. Is that information really necessary? Like, this is why I'm saying that this is like Rebecca, because Rebecca was like a YouTuber in Eden Zero. She was a YouTuber, and she would do shit like this. She would, obviously document via recording. Whereas whereas Lucy is just a straight up writer. So that's why I'm like, yeah, this is like a good mixture of the two. Ooh, Ooh! I like the design for this. Adventurers Association Easter Branch. It's a shroom. It's a mushroom! It sure is. I wonder how high they're getting up in there. The association takes care of all kinds of paperwork and overseas missions, and it's also a great source of helpful info. Hello, Ibiki! Yes, ma'am! We got a goth up in here! Or alternative queen up in here, I should say. Well, if it isn't Gian. Edgy. Let's see. Hey, Ibiki, I'm here to get an adventurer registered. Is that like some kind of test? No, there's nothing like that here. Registration is a pretty routine process. You just have to fill out this paperwork and leave a drop of blood on it. Blood? Oh my god! Okay, this is definitely Mashima shit. This is Mashima shit. I see you, bro. This is some Mashima shit. You guys were definitely right. This is straight. The Mashima influence is real. Oh my god. And the timing is perfect because of the anniversary for Fairy Tail. Oh my god. I think it's like the 20th anniversary for Fairy Tail. The fact that this is during the 20th anniversary for Fairy Tail is everything. Whoa, that's the magic assessment doll. It'll assess your abilities, determine your rank, adventurer rank, and then authorize the paperwork. Most people start out at the lowest rank, which is bronze, unless there's some kind of unusual circumstance. Okay, Grandma, I'll work really hard. I'll become an adventurer you could be proud of. Assessment complete. Maggot. What? Huh? Your physical strength, body capacity, they're all below standard base level. This world shouldn't be overrun by maggots like you. What the fuck? However, if you still seek my authorization, then you'll have to prove yourself. I don't know, it sounds like a test is about to start for real. Hibiki? Huh? That's weird. What are you saying, maggot? I'll do it. Huh? You will? Or, Kinato, this is probably some kind of malfunction. No, I'm honestly happy about it. Becoming an adventurer has always felt out of reach to me. It made me feel way more comfortable to be put through the ringer rather than have everybody go easy on me. Is he a masochist? Yeah, I'm pretty sure he is. Let's see. Get outside, maggot. Assessment ends at sundown. You got until then to help more than 10 people with your magic, scum. Since you already registered with your blood sample, the only way to get authorized is through that doll. And by the way, in regards to her, who they called Edgy, I double checked, and it says they called her Punk. I'm going to let it slide this time. If they would have said something else, if they would have called her emo, that's where I would have drawn the line. I'll be giving you an interview en route. You better not drop me. Right, I'll be careful. Maggot, why do you want to become an adventurer? It's been my dream ever since I was little. Oof. I'm asking what started that dream in the first place, fool. I'm sorry. Dude, he got whacked. Stressful interview. Alright, here we go. A long time ago, the town Linne and I are from was attacked by monsters. Adventurers from a guild came and defeated the monsters. They seemed like they lived in a totally different world from mine. But there was one adventurer who went around giving soup to his townspeople. Hang on. And the adventurer used his magic to heat up everybody's soup. He said he'd heat up soup all over the world. At that time, I didn't really understand magic very well, but I wished I could use it like him. I wanted to use my magic to help lots of people. Then I met Gian. Your magic is the type that's really kind and caring towards others. And now I'm super committed. Oh, in that case, you better try warming up this ice-cold verdict of mine fast. Is it just me, or is that doll really into this? Dude, he's meaner than the one that Mashima has. Obviously, it's a key that Lucy has, and it's something else in Eden Zero, but still. Meanwhile, in Uba Town, there, analysis. He's pale and sweating. I think he's in trouble. All right, go. I feel nauseous after riding in the carriage, and I forgot my motion sickness medicine. I see. Just one moment. Ooh, huh? Amazing. I love this power. Amazing. Unbelievable. I feel so much better. Not even my meds make me feel this good. I fixed the imbalance in your nervous system. Did he just use magic? That looked pretty plain for recovery magic. It's Sedai magic. It can adjust the small amount of mana flowing through a person's body to treat everything from aching joints to nerve pain. Sedai? This maggot has told mana the basis of magic is way less than standard. If the captain's mana is like a pool, this guy's barely got a cup's worth. Why did he get back? His magic doesn't manipulate his own mana, but controls other people's mana. He outputs a small amount to control the flow of their mana, so he can produce a much greater effect. I'll adjust you. That shouldn't even be possible without incredibly precise control. Man, it's warming up here. I'm all better now. I know this is a good thing, but nobody else is in trouble. You need to help at least one more person to clear the assessment doll's conditions, and you could only get assessed once a year, so be careful. Don't let this chance slip away. My duty is to assess someone's level as an adventurer and report the results, and then fail them if I think they're not suited for the job. If this test was enough to make a doll with a personality like me pop up, then it means you're not ready yet, and you're that dangerously unstable. Maybe it's time to give... No, I don't want to give up just because I'm inexperienced. I know the things I can do are limited, but I don't want to give up just because of that. God, he's so much... And I know... I've seen people say this too, and I totally believe it as well. I think I even said it last chapter. This is so Koichi from Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals. He is... Bro is straight up Koichi! And I am not mad about it! I'll give it everything I've got and become an adventurer. The kind of adventurer you won't regret taking a chance on. You won't regret giving me your seal of approval. Dude, this is so Koichi, because at the start of Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Legals, all we saw Koichi do with his weak-ass quirk, at the time weak-ass quirk, was like do little things around town, like just pick up garbage or like do mundane tasks. And then as the series progressed, we found out that his power was being suppressed by his mother, and that his quirk was a lot stronger. Kind of like what we saw with what we saw last chapter, what his granny was talking about in terms of KINATO'S power. So yeah, dude, if this manga can do what happened with Koichi and Vigilantes in terms of writing progression and character development, I think this manga can work. It can. If this ends up being like a Vigilantes meets like fairy tales kind of situation, oh, this could so work. So his mental, you won't regret giving me your seal of approval. God, he's so much like Koichi. So his mental fortitude is above base level. You're firing me up. Oh my God, the fairy tale of it all. Even I'm feeling the heat. Whoa, crap, we got big trouble. The building is on fire. The restaurant is going up in flames. It's my restaurant. There's still someone inside. My son. What do we do? Get water from the well? We won't make it in time. I don't care about the building. Somebody just save my son. Hey, get a move on, adventurer. Nah, Kinato, I'll leave this one to you. Listen, Kinato, mana doesn't only flow through people, but nature as well. If there's a well nearby, then I might be able to find it. The trigger point of the groundwater source. A trigger point. Yeah, dude, we're getting shit that Underdoctor's supposed to be getting. Thank you. A trigger point is a tight knot that acts as the source of pain. Applying pressure to the trigger point dispenses the pain. Thank you! Thank you for actually giving me something here! Oh, God, I swear to God, Underdoctor really pisses me off, because that should be some Dark Doctor Akuru shit, and it didn't give me any of that. Well, I haven't covered this week's chapter yet. But God. Ooh, super acceleration! Take that! I'll use it to, whoa, transfer the pressure. Dude, this art is great. Whoa, wee! Dude, that looks like so much fun. He put out the fire. But thank goodness. Well, what can I do, Assessor? You clear the conditions, Kinato. Your adventure registration is complete. Congratulations. You're now officially an adventurer. I like this. Wow, now I'm one of them. About the color of this badge, what rank am I? You're the first person ever to get below frauds. It says here it's called colorless. The first person ever? Dude, this is such a Koichi moment. You know it's true. Like, this is some Furuhashi shit. Never seen that one before. That's the result after my comprehensive assessment. You better show me how you can shine so I don't regret passing you. You have my word. I'm rooting for you, Kanato. And so the group successfully completed their objective. Now we head to the capital, home to the Iron Fangs Adventurers Guild. Oh my god, so this is kind of in a way... I can't say it gives Asta. No, this isn't very Asta, even though Asta gets, like... Because Asta starts off... This is not Asta or Deku. No. Because Asta and Deku don't really have... Well, Asta gets anti-magic, so... You could make the argument here and there. But Asta, like, no. I can't say it's Asta... It's like Asta, because Asta never really had magic before he got the grimoire. That's why I'm saying, like, the best comparison for this is, in terms of Kinato is basically like Koichi from Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Illegals. And that's who I'm going to definitely be comparing this to throughout this whole thing. And the thing is, though, Furuhashi's writing of Koichi was really good. Like, what he did was he slowly built up Koichi in terms of his power. And as he grew as a hero, the more magic, or the more his quirk evolved. And I feel like that's what we're going to be getting from Kinato here, something very similar. But I really like how, if it's anything based on what we saw in this chapter, that it's going to be based off of like the different pressure points. I'm really down for that. But like, something that we've seen in Magic series before is the first one that comes to mind is Rising of the Shield Hero, is the Dragon Vein. I wonder if the Dragon Vein is going to be involved at some point. I really hope, dude, if we get the Dragon Vein involved and Kanato has to like hit the Dragon Vein or something and to like enhance everyone's magic or some shit, that would be fucking fire. Oh my god, that would be amazing. Hey, I'm giving you ideas here. Like, there's so much... the comedy here is great, though. It is. But seriously, Amamiya, at some point, not now, but later, way later, maybe set it up, though. Set up the Dragon Vein. But we need to see it. We need to see a Dragon Vein up in here. I want to see it, because it would so... This screams that we're going to see a Dragon Vein. It screams it. A magical Dragon Vein. You know what I mean? I need to see a magical Dragon Vein. I need to fucking see it. I need to see it. But I'm very curious what you guys think. I really like this series. I really am hoping that in terms of Kinato's character development, it follows similar path to Koichi. And seriously, Amamiya, if you need help, go to Furuhashi. Furuhashi is just an amazing hero writer. He is. I hope if you were an assistant for Furuhashi, well, he would be it would be an art assistant to Betancourt. If you have read Vigilante Boku no Hero Academia Illegals, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you haven't, go read Vigilantes. It is so freaking good. You could tell the difference between Vigilantes and the main series is that here's the main difference. I've said it time and time and again, is that you could tell that for how much of a balanced writer Furuhashi is compared to Horikoshi. Where Horikoshi, you could tell that he struggled in hero writing in that he had like the most fun doing anti-heroes and villains. Whereas Furuhashi, he was able to do really good, not just villain and anti-hero writing, he was able to do really good hero writing too. So I'm hoping that... that's why I'm hoping Amamiya is going to be able to like really capture like a Koichi-esque character here for Kinato. I really do. And I love that we're getting a Fairy Tail-esque series here when it's Fairy Tail's 20-year anniversary. I'm down with this. I'm really, really down with this. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. What you guys think of this chapter, what you guys think of this series, and do you guys agree with me that at some point, especially based off this chapter, that we're going to see a Dragon Vein getting tapped into? We got it. We need to see a dragon vein. If we do not see one, I will be so mad. Like, that has to be. There has to be a dragon vein. I feel like that would be like a first boss. Like, would you guys think the dragon vein, or like shit leading up to the dragon vein, we would see like I would think we would see like right around what, like before, definitely before chapter 20. I'd say, I think we would start seeing like maybe a sign of it like before chapter 10, right? But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below what you guys think. And remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. Love what we're doing and want to help keep this operation alive and kicking so we can keep bringing you more Kinato content. A few ways you could do that: donate to our Cash App, PayPal, Patreon, Coffee, purchase something off our Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow us on Twitter, Twitch, Discord, friend us on PlayStation Network. That's in the description box below as well. And until next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!